So your boy had to take a break. I needed some mental health days, man. Like no content creation, just gaming, and it helps. It helps a lot. But it would seem as though I'm hopping right back on this motherfucking horse because while I was away, we got the trailer for Venom: The Last Dance, and at first I was like, okay, final Venom film, whatever. Didn't really care. If you've been on this channel for a really long time, I am not a fan of any of the Sony verse films. Madam Webb was absolute fucking dog shit. I did not like the second Venom film. I love the fights between him and Carnage, but I feel as though the rest of the film is just absolute fucking dog water. I don't have high hopes for Kraven, but it looks as though it might be a lot better as a film than most of the other ones we've received in this just this melting pot of fucking garbage. Morbius was absolutely fucking abysmal, and I did not have high hopes for the third Venom film, not in any way, shape, or form. The Venom horse couldn't sway me. The Venom chimera on the plane couldn't sway me. I was not looking forward to this film in any way, shape, and form. But then your boy started hearing that the symbiote god himself, Knull, was going to be in this film. Sony, listen to me. I can already tell you are up to fuckery. And what I mean by that is I can already tell that there is no way in conventional hell Venom is going to be boxing and beating Knull in this film. There's no way. There's no way at all. Because if you're telling me that the main villain of this film is Knull, like he sends all the symbiotes to Earth, and then Venom has to find some way to get into the Venom hive mind or the symbiote hive mind in order to defeat Knull. If you're telling me that's going to happen, allow me to explain what that is going to feel like. That is the equivalent of the first Avengers film, which, first off, don't even compare your Venom movies to the first Avengers film. But, for argument's sake, first Avengers film, we defeat Loki, and when Iron Man flies through the portal, he goes to where Thanos' throne is. Him and Thanos exchange words, they fight, Iron Man beats Thanos by himself, hops back into the portal, and goes back home. That is the equivalent of Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, where you build up Galactus the entire movie. Then you get to the point where you're supposed to fight Galactus, and he's just a giant cloud that the Silver Surfer detonates in order to send him away. That is the equivalent of Thor: Love and Thunder building up Gorr the God Butcher the entire film as this scourge that has terrified the gods, that has made them hide inside of their golden city, and then having him be defeated by Talk No Jutsu, where it's like, come on, Gorr, everybody's got people that they love, but it's the fact that we have to keep their memories alive that lets us know we truly love them, because there's no way Venom, as we have seen him portrayed in both the first film and the second film, there's no way in hell, not a cold chance in Venomverse, Sonyverse garbage hell, that he is going to go to wherever the fuck Knull is and fight him. I'm going to predict right now exactly what is going to happen. He is going to go into the hive mind for the symbiotes. And he is going to be like, look, we are the lethal protectors, but you are the god of the lethal protectors. You need to find a purpose, the way in which I found Eddie. And then Knull is going to be like, you know what? That's exactly what I should do. I should find my own purpose. Because to be quite honest, I've only been sitting in this realm just hating life and hating existence this entire time. Thank you, symbiote number 1,726. Please, please, please. You're not building towards anything. There isn't going to be a Venom verse. You haven't revealed who this universe's Spider-Man is going to be. And at this point, I don't think this universe has a Spider-Man. No matter how much you tease shit in the background with both Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, I don't see either of them being the Spider-Man for this universe in any way, shape, and form. We've just been taking Spider-Man characters and lobbing them bitches. Just snatching them out of the verse and lobbing them into solo films. Solo films that they don't need. We've been taking Spider-Man tertiary heroes and we've just been jamming them together and throwing out a film because we are not interested. And you have proved consistently that you are not interested in actually building a universe that has care, that has depth, that is going to be an attraction outside of Marvel. You are just throwing shit at the wall, hoping that something sticks, so that one of these fucking movies you put out that's only on like $150 million budget. What's the budget for Venom 3? The budget for Venom 3 is $110 million. The hope is to throw out these low budget, because $100 million isn't a little bit of money, but in the movie space, especially for today, it is a little bit of money. But the idea is to throw out these $110 million films and hope that something comes back and gives you $1 billion, and then you just latch to it and you just keep on running from there. Because how much does Kraven the Hunter cost? Kraven the Hunter is $130 million. How much was Morbius? Morbius was not $167 million. Morbius was, hold on now, wait a minute. Morbius cost, let's say $100 million. It's saying anywhere between $75 to $83 million was its budget. I'm gonna bump that up a little bit because they had some pretty high profile fucking names a part of this. How much was Madam Webb? Madam Webb was what? I don't see Madam Webb up here because it was so fucking bad. Madam Webb was $100 million. That had a $100 million budget. The hope, and I'm telling you, it's been the plan since the beginning. How much was Venom 2? Venom 2 brought in $506 million on a $100 million budget. Like, the plan is to make back, just throw out these simple movies that don't make fucking sense, that don't take care of the source material in any way, shape, or form. That's going to bring us back at least double, maybe 3 times the amount of money that we fucking put into it for profit. And that is a shit way to build a franchise and have dedicated fans. An absolutely shit fucking way. Am I going to go see this film? Yes. Am I going to tear this film an absolute fucking new one when they beat Knull in 5 minutes? Yes. Or if they talk no jutsu Knull? Yes. Absolutely. Or they bait and switch us and Knull actually isn't in the film in any way, shape, or form. What fucking movie did that? What movie made us think that it's something that I went to go see? It was a movie that made us think that the person was going to be like this really, really, really big part of the film, and then they killed him off. It's not Godzilla, not the remake Godzilla for the MonsterVerse currently, because they did that with Bryan Cranston in that film, where they built it up as though it's going to be man versus Zilla, Bryan Cranston versus the lizard god himself, and then he dies in like the first 30 minutes. You're like, oh, so this is being led by Aaron Taylor Johnson. Interesting. But there's another comic book film where they built up someone to be really, really big, and that person only ended up having like 3-4 minutes in the film total, and then that was it, and they were just absolutely fucking gone. It escapes me at the moment. It's gonna come back to me once I fucking cut off the video, but that is what that is the most likely scenario that I see. It's either he's only in the film at the end because you're trying to build something else, like probably an actual Venom verse. He's going to be defeated by Venom in some bullshit way. They're gonna talk no jutsu him and he's gonna become a fucking good guy in the verse, or he's gonna reveal that he's actually a really, really super chill guy who just wants to be left alone, or they're going to essentially not understand his story, that all of the symbiotes on the home planet were kind of working together to keep him locked in and contained. And they're just going to be like, yeah, no, all the symbiotes finally decided to revolt and like lock him away so we don't have to deal with him anymore or some shit. They are going to butcher this man. And I'm going to be absolutely fucking mad. I'm going to be just as mad as I was with Gorr. Please. Please. Then again, we are currently in the midst of, from video games to movies to TV shows, where people just don't have time for bullshit anymore. So there's a high probability that this film absolutely falls on its fucking face. And I'm okay with that as well. But we'll see. We shall see. Let me know what you guys think about this whole Knull being in Venom 3. I'm not for it. Clearly, if you've made it to the end of this 10-minute video, I'm not fucking for it. But let me know what you think. Put your comments down below, and I'm going to be responding in there. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.